Hey guys, I'm Doctor McFarland, and in this video, I'm going to show you my Mesa Mayhem preset on the Tone Master Pro. Okay, so looking at the preset here, I found some cool groupings and options that I really like the combination of. And there are three in particular Mesa Boogie amps in the Tone Master Pro. And the Mark I here is a very clean amp. I mean, extremely clean. You can raise the volume all the way up and not break up at all, which is very interesting. And then there is a dual rec. And then we have the Mark II version of the Mark I head over here. So lots of different options. Anything from clean to crunch, the soaring leads and melting your face off metal, whatever you want to do. I also have a studio compressor on here and a tube screamer and a enchanter, which is a Paul Cochran Timmy. Then I have a swell sound, a Memory Man delay, which is a great little delay, the cloud reverb. I do have an external cab in here, but I'm going to delete that, or I'm just not going to turn on right now. Then I have the Tangerine V30, which I found for my purposes sounds really good across the board for pretty much anything I want to do. So let's look at what I've done here on the Footswitches. I have the three amps across the top, and I do have these assigned to a switch link. So when I go from one to the next, they literally just switch the heads. And what you could do with that is, let's say on my clean sound, I wanted my studio compressor on when that's engaged. Well, that's what's happening right now. And then when I go to my dual rec, the compressor turns off. And then it's just a cloud reverb and my Tangerine cab. And then going to the Marksman Channel 2 is just the head, the cloud reverb, and the Tangerine cab. Now I could choose to have the Memory Man be turned on automatically when this is on, because that's mainly my lead sound and I usually want some kind of delay on there. But this is still pretty flexible. So even though I have the amps on three different switches, I could choose to have the enchanter on and just leave it on the whole time, because it is a very low gain and it's really just added in there to get the Marksman Channel 1 not as clean as what it currently is, just to give a little bit of hair if I want it. And then if I'm on a lead channel, I can always kick in a tube screamer for a boost. Then I can just turn on my Memory Man delay and just leave it on until I'm ready to turn it off. So I don't have to have it in scenes or snapshot mode, or whatever you want to feel like you want to call grouping certain things together. Obviously Fender calls it switch link, but I'm not too concerned about switching glamorously right now. It's just something for the studio. If I'm playing live or playing at church or something, I can just call it different combinations. And so with that said, I am not using the cloud verb on and off all that much, but I would like to add in a tremolo. So just go ahead and do that. Let's add a block. And I put a tremolo right after the heads. Go to modulation. And here's my green tremolo. Let's go ahead and dial this in a little bit. Let's go back to my MK1 clean sound. Oh yeah, sounds nice. Okay, we can go ahead and turn that off. And then go to Footswitch Assign, go back to Cloud Reverb. I'm going to trash it. And then go on off, trim, bada bing. And there we go. So now we can turn that on. We can turn on the stereo memory delay. Okay, turning the tremolo off, I can go to my double rec. Okay, so I definitely don't have the breathing fire gain all the way up on this amp. I have the gain on 30, and then the treble, mid, and bass are about 12 o'clock. So not too much gain on the amp, but it's a good crunch sound, good rhythm sound. Okay, and if I need more gain, I can always kick in my green box. Okay, and then the enchanter is still on from my clean tone. If I turn the enchanter off, you hear that? I get that squeaky clean sound, which is great. I mean, I can do that for jazz. Right, but when I want a little bit of hair, a little bit of this, just overdrive going on in the background, I can turn on the enchanter. And we can always stand to raise the gain just a little bit more. Just still very clean. I'm on my neck pickup right now. Or go to my bridge. Okay, so that just allows me to have the edge of breakup sound while still being relatively clean compared to the other options. Here's the Marksman Channel 2. Yeah, I like it all. Sounds really good. Then we have a swell delay in here. Alright guys, so this is a very good start to just a very basic preset that incorporates all the Mesa Boogie amps into one preset. I could go as far and take the switch that the swell delay is on and actually make that a switch link kind of deal, to where maybe I have the swell delay, the tremolo, and the stereo memory man be certain on and off options, to where I can just hit one button and maybe the delay and the cloud reverb all turn on, or maybe the cloud reverb has a higher parameter than a previous setting, or whatever I want. So I could also easily go in and double up on some other reverbs. So when I do hit that switch link on the swell delay, it just gets as big and glorious as I want it to be. But that can be for another video. For now, I just wanted to show you the basics of basically adding 3 different Mesa Boogie amps, and via switch link, as you can see here, switch link A, and then double rec is also on switch link A, and then Marksman Channel 2 is also on switch link A. This just allows me to get to 3 different sounds pretty quickly while still having some flexibility of turning things on and off manually when I want to, and not be totally married to the switch link idea or having to make different presets, which I could totally do. I could make 6 different presets, put them in a song, and then just switch between those and still be able to go into foot switch mode and toggle things on and off depending on what preset I'm in or what I'm doing at the time. So be sure to subscribe to the channel and click the bell for future videos on the Tone Master Pro and some cool workflow ideas that I have coming up, and that might help you for your live gig or for your studio session or whatever you're doing. So thanks guys for watching. I am Dr. McFarland. I will see you in the next video. Keep rocking.